off for literally 5 minutes and came back.
That's crazy.
I hate it. Yeah.
Also, I'm kind of sick of this music. Not gonna lie.
Okay. I think that should be it. Welcome back, Twitch and YouTube. Sorry for that. This is gonna happen a lot more in the next couple of days.
Big music for too long is
We talk to Alize first.
Sure. Damn it all. Staying calm isn't exactly my forte. Matsuya.
We meet again. You do remember me, yes? You saved my skin twice over in Yeldermud, and now I find myself turning to you once for help once more. But let us tarry here no longer. Thank you for the series. Maybe I should have not streamed again. Everyone's streak is gonna like. No, I mean everyone's streak is gonna break because of it. I feel bad.
Oh.
We must save Palakistan, whatever it takes. Matsuya, pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course. Palakistan is not far, just down that hill. But as I told his excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Thanks, Doggy. I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alize and I will keep Matsuya hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled.
Also, I don't know if it's something that you have to enable, but VODs count for saving streaks.
Don't auto-publish VODs anymore. Publish them.
Oh.
Yeah, let me publish my VOD. Because, like, the risk of me auto-publishing my VOD is kind of, I mean, it's not that bad.
Oh,
Yes.
I auto-publish, and then if there's something wrong, I take it down.
Okay.
Can't be ours to not auto-publish. It's too much of a pain, especially like since I started having internet issues and like incongruency with getting all the VODs uploaded to YouTube. It's such a pain that it's like, oh, if I don't have it auto-published to at least Twitch, I'm just never gonna do any VODs again.
That's true.
That's how it is for me, at least. Because I'm so bad at remembering to even transfer my Twitch VODs over to YouTube. Since I don't stream on YouTube anymore to save my internet. I am lagging out the wazoo in Final Fantasy 14 though. I don't know about you.
I'm doing okay. At least I'm not
My
using
FPS
data.
in game is hell.
Oh, FPS. Huh.
Like, I'm slide showing in game, and it's not because of my internet. My stream is fine.
You need to adjust some of your like graphics.
I don't even know if there's anything that I can adjust.
Seeing your video watching streams. Well, it's not that. Like, I just set it to not auto publish because sometimes I slip up and make you know, make oopsie daisy like mistakes, and so it just saves me from not like
Did you attune?
I always okay, thank you for the, you know, for leaving a like earlier. I lost internet, so you know, it's I had to stream up again. But appreciate you. Hope you get some good resties. You're gonna go sleep again. Oh, over there. Sorry. Can we touch this
You
ether?
attune? I've already touched it.
About to run. Hopefully, I don't blip out again. I am really like.
Matsuya?
What's happened to them? You know. Fuck, next doggy. I worry for Matsuya.
Cutscene. It cannot be. We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. The massive wound suggests the villager was gored by a terrible beast.
Oh my god, there's a villager in a haystack. Oh, near a haystack.
Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live.
Even if I wait, nightmare goes on. No. Leave me to sleep.
You call out, but the man does not respond. His wounds are deep, but he may yet be safe. Go and help the others.
Oh, Fido was there. Have he come to help us? Too late. Too late. My family. My friends. Mr. Alpino dialogue. Hello, Francis. Are these the only villagers who survived? It only helped that others managed to flee. But if the rest have been turned to beasts, by the 12th, let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate.
Beyond the depths of despair, complete.
Oh, now we can use the aid of first sight.
Huh?
New Ethernet destination is now accessible. Aid of first sight. What does that mean?
I don't know. Anyways. But we might live. Alphino is determined to offer the villagers what succor he can.
Turn not away. Not at all. Oh, go back to sleep. Content to the rest. Pray, look after Matsuya. No doubt we have seen him healed. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on its heart than ours. Appreciate you for being in the YouTube stream though. Oh, really? I'll look forward to that then. Oh, let's see. Oh, Aggie, Lex, this is Yorovet, the elder here. He's hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Marcia has told me everything. I'm not the worst to express my gratitude for you. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we have always done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, I felt at midnight. Yes. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I've known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of villagers fled for their lives, and only hoped they found their way to safety. Matsya. Do you perchance remember Karasaf and Mevan, the young couple who always brought you freshest catches? How could I forget Hilda? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider. This is their way. Karasaf and Mevan fought my fish and sung its praises. It turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they're in terrible danger. I saw them running towards our temple. One of those beasts in close pursuit. They had the child, still but the tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task. Surely, I beg you, go to their aid. I want to help them. I'm but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. You come with me. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry.
There's a aether current close by somewhere,
Really?
southeast. Yeah. Oh, do we want to talk to Alfie?
Talk to Al. Sebamatsi aside, Lex, doggy. Unlike us, he's not accustomed to seeing such horrors. Anze is also dialogue.
Don't worry, Alpha and I will cover the village until you return. Go and find Matsia's friends.
But did they hear our conversation all the way over there? Link Whirl?
I assume it's just like we regaled them eventually of all the things. Holy, my frames are atrocious.
If anything in the background? So
No.
current here. Oh god. Help! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Help! We're stuck! I'm actually stuck. Help! Oh god, okay. Not stuck anymore. Nice.
We have one more overworld one somewhere.
West. Probably near the quest point we have.
Ooh, I need this for hunt marks. Hello. Oi. Game.
Hmm?
Sorry, my game lagged so hard.
Okay.
I need to kill a few monkeys.
Monkey. My
One
hunt
more.
marks is the Otan. Ether is near. I mean, Ether current is near.
Didn't you need these?
Yes. Oh, there's it. I don't need any more. I'm all good.
Okay.
North. I think it's this really right next to our quest point there. Northeast now. Yeah, maybe behind this rock.
Yeah. No, it's over here.
There. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worshipped Saint Agama. It has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends have made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please.
No, please.
Go for it, go for it. That was Kasarov. No, this is not good.
What you say? I'll take a look. Wait here.
I'll take a look.
I'll take a look.
Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Oh my god. What is that a monkey? It's get us out. Oh, he's dead, I think. Boop. Hello, Clarence. Thanks for the boop.
The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound.
I'm sorry, Lex. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Go for it.
Is someone, anyone? My arms, so heavy. And my legs, I cannot feel my legs. My wife and daughter, fled with our daughter. I need to find them. Need to be with them. I need.
Veresov, no. Veresov, you must stay strong.
More time I thought I had. I don't want to die. Speak to Karasov or dry Karasov's tears. Speak.
Speak. Maybe dry? I don't know if speaking to him will let him hear. Did you already?
Yeah. Thank you. Please find them.
Mevan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There's nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Irasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. I'm having a hard time getting invested in these sad moments. I literally don't know this guy. Oh.
Monkey. They're gone.
Going back. Oh no, it's going back.
You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mavan and the child must be elsewhere.
Freaking monkey throws a rock and just leaves.
I hate monkeys ever since ARR, man. Leveling experience and needing to traverse to where the monkeys are is the worst. They just throw rocks and coconuts at you endlessly.
What's that?
Yo, this one actually reminds me of like a Heartless in Kingdom Hearts.
Ujamga.
If Mevon and her daughter came through this area recently, you see no evidence of their passage.
Back at the village? Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mevan and her little one to safety.
That we might live complete. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair,
no more enemies to trouble us here. It's me. How fare you below? Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Lexaetharn, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
so it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Lexaetharn is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hatred which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland.
Oh, does he?
And in turn, I took my
Been doing
revenge on
well.
his brood.
Thanks for dropping
Blood
by.
for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne his sail to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of
Doing
his
okay.
eyes. And the dragon
A little bit annoyed with my internet, but other than that,
on.
could be worse.
And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Lexaetharn hangs in the balance.
We need a grand entrance for
We have
Reacher.
company. The hour has come, Vritra! It's all or nothing!
Whoa. That was something. I like that.
I did, yeah. It was a good little like homage to Heaven's Word and the story there. That was a nice cutscene.
No
When all
MacGuffin
hopes,
whatsoever.
yeah. When all hopes, I think like from like here on, I'm like invested to see like Estinian's part in all of this, I guess. Because it
That's
seems
true.
like that's where we're headed, is that like he's given more of a focus or role in Endwalker.
Scene again.
When all hope seems lost, Messiah cannot help but fear the worst.
You know when you reach.
Yes, go ahead.
If Mevan fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in great danger. Oh, whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy.
You must try to stay calm, Matsuya. You cannot let fear consume you. Do you want to turn into a beast like the others? Honestly, I am the blunt type, so I'm like, do you want to turn into the beast like others? No, then shut up.
You want to turn to a beast? You want to say that? We could.
Up to you.
I'm either 2 or 3.
I can settle for 2. You cannot let fear consume you.
Yeah, consume me? What are you talking about? Then I too could become a beast. I understand, I think.
I've seen the to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? Option 4 should be to knock him out, but what if he gets eaten? I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child.
Before we leave, we must ensure that the village will be safe in our absence. Alizé and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsuya speak with Elder Yurovit? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able.
We will save Mevan and her child. We can do that much for Kerasav.
Sorry, I'm just not invested with
I see a spare shed in the background.
He's not invested
I
with
mean, I'm
these
not
people.
either. We've just been around too much death and destruction. We're immune to it.
We're immune to it already. It will not be that easy, but I will tell the elder about Karasa. I'm heartened to see you both safe. But what of the family? We found Karasov, but he no more. I understand. You've lost another Vadia. Karasov may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevan and child. I skipped that one. And if in your search...
please find them, I beg of you.
Okay, please find them, I beg. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, I tell them what has happened. I'll do my best to keep the villagers safe and the spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once.
You do remember that you can see skip dialogue in your events tab of chat, right?
Can you swap to that while in... Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can pull it up even in a voiced cutscene. Yeah, by pressing enter.
Where might Mevan have run off to? Think, Matsia, think. We've encountered no beasts during our patrol, thankfully.
I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsia?
If we follow Siroda south, you will arrive at Pusa Temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Nevan sought shelter there, and perhaps other villages as well.
Then it is settled. Matsuya, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help.
Well, make a Pusa as quickly as we are able. With me. Is a fate nearby? 5 minutes? I don't think that's enough time for fate. Alarm emergency.
Holy, the lag is so bad. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Navan? She is a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere trying to avoid the beasts. And with her child. Gods. Worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own.
Okay. 100 times. Let's go. You reached that triple digit. Let's see. Aggie, Lex, wait. Urusala is just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Often no one else have gotten to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready.
I Were we not leading the pack? Like, what the heck?
I know, right? That doesn't make sense. Why does it make sense like that?
Alfie's here.
Remain calm and do not wander off. I will tend to the wounded.
Oh, it's down there. We may as well get this up here then.
He fell down. Oops.
Oh. And just circle back. Oh, Alize's over here. Stay strong. We'll keep you safe. I promise.
There you are. How for the others? I see. You've seen to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple. This is the place they think.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass. Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Ads are about to start.
Hi, Scarlet. You want to pause real quick? You haven't gone too far into the...
Yeah. I stopped on Alfie's.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
Alright. I still have 15 minutes. My ads run, but I can sync with you.
Oh, if that's the case, no worries. We can just go through it.
Was... Oh, we can sync. Is it running now?
Yeah. Or should be starting soonish. I can't see when they're starting. I get like a minute warning, and I don't have a timer for exactly when it starts.
How's it going, Scarlet? Hope you're doing well. I synced up a little bit. Apparently, I was out for 15 minutes. Shh. much more you have for MSQ?
What do you mean?
How much more time do you have? 1
Oh,
hour, 2 hours?
I could go for a while.
While
Took a nap today.
took a nap. Oh,
Yeah. So I'm still like wide awake. I'm like tired, but I feel like it's like the type of tired that just comes from having been busy the past few days. Even if I get like a lot of sleep, you know?
okay.
Like tired overall, not sleepy.
I think I'm almost also the same. I'm tired because like I haven't been getting enough sleep. It's so weird.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, my average the past week has been like 6 hours a day, which is very
yeah,
abnormal for me as somebody who needs like 8+ hours of sleep a day.
I'm getting like 5 6 is like unfortunate.
It's rough. It just kind of takes its toll. You know?
I need a nap, but also if I take a nap, I'll not be able to sleep earlier later.
Mm.
It's a weird cycle. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
that's the way that
tired.
I
I
feel
need a
too.
nap, and then I can't sleep in time, so I wake up like
I
early again.
think like one of the major factors to my sleep schedule now is like it's so wonky with MSQ and coffee talk that
Mm.
I've just been sleeping in little bursts and then like staying awake for a while and then I'll just sleep at like an odd time and then it'll just repeat itself repeatedly.
Oh man. I mean, if you want a different time, MSQ
Oh,
coffee
it's
time. You
fine.
could find one.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. It's all the same. It's like, if we do this time slot, it's technically better because it's like the only thing that I'm restricted by is when I feel tired, right? Versus if we did it at any other time, it's like, oh, I would be hard cut off by needing to go eat at some point.
At this point, at this time, we're both tired.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome back from ads for those of you who had ads.
Right. Sync up.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, click.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return, someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
I like their voices.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are.
They were roommates.
My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Was a Heidelin voice jump scare. Is louder than anyone else.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mevon. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
All hope seems lost. Did you get jump scared by the
Freaking Heidelin was so loud.
Yeah.
She was so loud.
So loud. It was so loud. Like, she was not as mixed as the others were in this cutscene. Look at me. Go Mattia. What? Was that Mevon? We must go after them at once.
Warm hearts rekindled hopes. Alize is gazing out intently between trees. Over there. My view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Daigi, Lex, go with Matsuya and search along the river. Alphino and I will circle around from the south.
Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, I'm gonna grab this lookout first. The Font of Maya. This temple was once the abode of an order of Akasarara ascetics who sought divine enlightenment through the spiritual power that is Maya. Abandoned for a stronghold deeper in the jungle, the structure now sits derelict and half submerged in rainwater.
I thought it just had a massive pool, but it flooded.
Matsuya.
We've reached the front of Maya. Maybe they're hiding in the ruins? Hiya, Babar. Welcome in.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervan!
Don't, please!
No! God have mercy!
Underwater.
Evan's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly.
Oh gosh.
Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, the baby!
Search for the baby.
The baby!
You take the baby into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once.
Service. Got a service.
I should have made this timed.
That's true.
It's all the things that they need to make timed, they don't, and then they time other things.
Careful the monkey. Plenty of
I
monkeys.
can't be
around.
careful. They're gonna aggro onto me regardless.
Yep, there you go.
Stupid monkeys, I swear to God.
What are these monkeys? Oh no, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
Just step over here. It's
Oh my gosh.
what
freaking
the
monk-
heck is this aggro table? What the hell?
What's here? Alize.
I'll say. So, where are they? Matsuya.
Oh no 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 no. What do we do? What do we do? Did you find Mevin and the child?
Bro, it's gonna be unbelievable this baby survives.
Damn it all. Of the child? Let me see her. Check my inventory if voice cutscene. Mute.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsuya, take the child.
God damn it. It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matsuya, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsuya. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsuya. Go! Quickly!
Trips while running.
Steady. You know the way. No. No. Not you too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No!
No.
I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony.
Studian! Also, you got the 50-50. Ah.
The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
Feeling he'll be fine.
Really? How can you be so sure?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Mattia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahewan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
That was thing. I like how every time we finish a cutscene, that was something. We talk to Alizé or Stinian first?
Sure. Alizé has no dialogue.
Go. We'll keep watch until your work is done.
We've done what we can. As for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites, nothing else. Nevan and Karasov died as they lived, themselves, not as beasts. Souls will find peace in the ethereal sea.
think that they would come when even the smallest of solaces was comforting.
Warm hearts rekindled hopes complete.
Well, you know, may their souls be reunited one day. For that and so many others blessed possibilities. We must avert the final days. Blessed possibility.
Alzay still has no dialogue.
Ooh.
Simple pleasures. Justinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face.
You're ready then. In that case, let's head to the Palaka stand. No doubt Vritra waiting us.
Okay.
This shit is real dark. I mean, yeah, I guess so, in the overall sense of the theme of it, but
Yeah. I'm not,
I feel like
said,
investment-wise,
yeah.
like, I feel like, yes, I care a little bit more about Matsuya than, like, everyone else who is, like, either suffered or died recently. I think, like, Ahewon's death was definitely underserved.
Yeah.
For his role in the story, which I think I'm not really upset about, but it's like, that's so unfortunate. There was story there that could have been better. And then, like, overall theme of, like, this is dealing with a bunch of, like, grief in general, right? That even the thoughts of grieving sets you in a bad place to set you up to become blasphemy is quite disturbing in a sense, because you can't even properly grieve those that you've lost. I think that's the dark part of it, right?
Yeah.
Not the actual deaths and dying itself. I was like, as somebody who recently went through a death in the family, like, not being able to grieve would be terrifying in itself. So
Yeah, in terms of investment, the two parents were, like, definitely not as, like, fully invested as the story would like us to be. But, you know, I'm more invested in the baby surviving. All of that, you know, chasing around stuff. Maybe the baby is gonna be the next protege of Vritra. Grows up. I don't know. But
I think we're leading to the point where, like, Vitra's role in this, like, the child had a purpose, right? The child's survival goes to show that, you know, the people do rely on their leader, whether they know it or not, and that leader is Vitra, right? And so now it's like they've been saying that we need to honor the wishes of Ahewon and reveal that leadership, the true leadership, to the peoples.
okay.
I don't know. I am very invested in Vitra's story.
If Vritra, you know, himself, like, we're more invested in because he ties into, you know, Heaven's Word, other stuff, Justinian, you know, but, like, I feel like, once again, like, there are times, I think it happens in a lot of the expansions, all of them, where since, like, they have this, like, scope of the story that they want to tell, but in order to kind of like in order to get to one place to another, after splitting like some of the stories, you know, it gets thinned out at some parts, or like some parts are not as like polished as other parts, because like maybe they needed more quests, or like maybe they needed like they didn't know how to connect this one plot point to the next, and maybe a little bit, you know, you know, too forced, or not as solid as other like plot points. I think that part, like this is the bridge, right? Like it's always the we're getting to the major part, and this, like the entirety of like the aftermath of the Hewan's death up to this point is the bridge to like Vitra's character development for the rest of the story. And yeah, I really think that that's the weakness of like expansions or like storytelling in general of FF14. Sometimes it's, you know, they make it interesting, other times I'm not as invested. I don't know if there's something wrong with me.
I think it's
like,
just because there's so much that is going on in an overall expansion. Plus, we're experiencing it in a very different way than it's intended.
Because like it's time gated when you're current or something.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I guess that's true as well. But yeah, it's definitely like.
But yeah, there's definitely like what I still consider a bunch of like filler in between that I don't think is really necessary. But you know,
I do get like a little bit of I do get a little bit of insecurity sometimes, because like we're experiencing it differently. We have different like opinions in how we perceive the story, but then you hear people, you see people being like, oh, this is my favorite part of the story. This part was so cool.
I was like, I personally don't like hearing people say those things, because it's like, you know, it's like,
yeah.
I was like, I get it, hindsight, like you have more story to relate to, right? I'm still in the process of figuring out this story. So like people reacting a certain way to like characters appearing, and like, I don't know, that in itself is like half spoilers. So they'd be like, yo, I hate this character, and people were like, no, like he's fine or whatever. Like, you know, I was like, I still can't get behind Graha. Like I was like, I just don't like him, and I was like, I just don't. And he was like, yeah, no, he's like us or whatever. I'm like, no.
That was my stance.
There's
with,
so much wrong with like,
you know, I think that was my stance with a couple of characters, but especially with Ranjit or something. I don't know if it was Ranjit specifically or someone else, but it was like I hated how this character was presented and how I was perceiving the character at the time. But then a lot of the people in chat were like, no, it makes sense at the end, don't worry about it, you know? But like, it makes sense why he's like that. It makes sense why she's acting that way. Or like, you know, it's not that bad. But like, currently, in my point of view, in my perception, from what I have like context of, this character is bad. I don't have context that you have in the future, and I don't have context that you have maybe somewhere else, but that I don't like it. And in the end of the day, when I got the context at the very end of the you know, in the future, it still didn't like it didn't live up to everyone's like, oh, it's not that bad. Like it was still bad. Like it's just
like,
that some people are just much more forgiving, or maybe some people are just much more, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like,
less
it
critique.
goes to say that, like, I don't know. It's something that we mention a lot in my streams, where we mention the fact that, like, you saying anything that we have not experienced is coloring our expectations of, you know, how to feel about the story, because you guys come in with, you know, more knowledge than we have right now, or whatever, like, you perceive in a story or how you interpret how it's going is different from how someone else might currently be interpreting it for various different reasons, right? I was like, for me, it's like, yeah, I relate to this like current story and, you know, its themes on like death and grief, but do I agree with it? Like, no, not really. I was like, yes, I can see like major points that are like really interesting in terms of like, you know, I mean, not like really interesting. It's like, I think it's interesting that they chose to make like the negativity and the grief to be the main focal point of, you know, how these what are they called again? How these like shadow creatures appear. What are they called again?
Blasphemies?
Yeah, blasphemies. Just hate that that's the word that we chose for that. Like, I cannot remember to save my life when I need to.
Thank you for the 3 streams, Street Bells. Appreciate you. Oh, no, go for it.
But yeah, I was like, my interpretation of this is based on like a lot of things that like maybe some other people haven't experienced, right? I was like, I'm currently going through a grieving process, so this means something very different to me than it does to, you know, someone else who maybe having the best time of their freaking year right now, you know? Like, and that's not to say that like anyone is right or wrong. It's just the fact that like anyone who mentions like otherwise or counteracts too much to what we as the people who are currently streaming, like it definitely sets like a precedence or it's a different tone to our interpretations, right? Which is something that like I don't allow in my chat. Like, people only are allowed to react to what they see on screen and not able to provide extra context because of the fact that I have had my expectations colored for various things. And it was like, people colored my expectations so much for Shadowbringers, and I am, like, I will say it right off the bat. I'm someone who, if something is hyped up, I absolutely will not enjoy it. So Shadowbringers being hyped up killed Shadowbringers for me. I did not enjoy Shadowbringers like at all. Not like to the point where I hated my time like in Stormblood, but I did not like, I understand that there were good points to it, but did I enjoy it overall? No, because of the personal experience that I had going through it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like,
I think the main thing about
sometimes
it... Go.
I was like, I feel like I sometimes envy the people who are, you know, in current content getting to experience it all at once. But I was like, it's also possible for those people to have like their expectations colored, because everyone is expected to get it done all within like a week of it releasing. Otherwise, like, people start giving out mechanics in like chat and stuff like that via macros, and it's like, why? Like, you should not be doing that within the first month or 2, even, in my opinion. And even then, it's like, why can we not just let people experience the game to its fullest?
Oh my god. macros in chat for mechanics is crazy.
I don't read anything if I'm experiencing something for like the first time, unless I specifically ask for a question to be answered. Like if I went past the boss and I just could not figure out a mechanic, I'll be like, okay, can someone let me know that? Because I think I was just reading it wrong. And that's what happened in the last dungeon. I was like, oh, I'm not reading. Like I thought I was reading this mechanic correctly, and then I just died to it multiple times still. And I'm like, okay, clearly I'm not reading it correctly. So what?
Yeah, I get
You
that.
know.
I think
I was like, and
in my case though,
Yeah.
like I get I feel the same way about being colored my expectations, but the main thing that I hate about it is that if I do get disappointed or have a different reaction to a part of the story that the people adored or like loved or liked or whatever, a character that they enjoyed, they get all pissy about it. Like, oh, you reacted like this? This is the first time I've heard of that. Or like, why do you in like why do you not like this part? Or like, why do you hate this person? You know?
I
Like,
don't know.
like justifying their like
extent.
it's like disregarding my point of view and my own opinions, and then claiming
I
that
get why you would be pissed from that. Like
I
very real and very valid.
like right now I'm more pissed at it because if like when that happened to me before, I didn't have the confidence to be like, but that's what I feel. That's what I like. That's my point of view.
Yeah, I think
I had
that's
to go
where
and apologize for feeling what I felt because I didn't like that person.
Personalities.
But now, like if that happened to me, I'm not gonna apologize. Screw that. I would never. Like, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna apologize for not liking something.
Yeah, definitely don't.
Like
I still can't really fathom what went on back then for you. But I think like I've always been very strongly opinionated on stuff. And that like it's very hard to convince me that like it's very hard to convince me when it is dealing with opinions, you know, that like what I feel about a story in particular is, you know, right or wrong. I was like, unless you're gonna be straight up, like, unless I'm literally getting facts wrong, right? Facts with actual evidence.
With the capital
I was like,
X.
if you can present, if you can present that, I will correct myself, right? But I still will not feel bad about the fact that I misunderstood something.
Yeah.
I was like, misunderstanding is fine.
The thing, like,
there's never anything to really apologize for. It's not that deep in that sense.
Like a lot of it's just that a lot of my early FF like experience kind of
toxicity at its finest.
Like kind of like I don't look fondly of because like I always
and
felt
I think that's so
strongly I had to apologize for my sense of like, you know, enjoyment or not you know, or lack thereof when I was going through it, which is kind of crazy. I mean, because like when I started streaming, I like my confidence was not present at all. Like I had no like self-confidence, but throughout the years of streaming, I built up a little bit of like confidence in myself and like confidence in what I believe, you know, through like talking with friends and like through reflecting upon like decisions that I've made after like things have happened already. In a way that like I shouldn't have I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have like apologized. I shouldn't have like stepped down on that like one thing, because like in my point of view, I believed it. That's what I believed. And you're right, like you shouldn't feel bad about like being wrong about something, or like interpreting anything. But
Yeah.
like
I think like with that comes with like the ability to fully express why you feel a certain way, right? About certain things, and being able to like articulate that to people so that they understand where you're coming from.
yeah. I don't know. Like,
I think that's just like, yeah.
I think for now though, like if ever I have the time to do so, I do kind of want to try to go through ARR again, just to like,
I recommend it.
Like just
as
to
someone
know,
who's done it twice.
yeah, just to know if I'm like, if my initial like thoughts about it is valid, or if I was just not as invested as I am now.
Of course.
Back then.
I
'Cause, like,
definitely feel like that's always a good idea, because I feel like a lot factors into how your enjoyment of the story plays, right? I feel like for me, like real life events really affect how much like I invest emotionally or otherwise into like Final Fantasy 14 story, right? Maybe I was like, maybe it's just like 2025 was such a bad year for me that doing Stormblood and Shadowbringers was just so bad that I just had no like room for that emotional baggage or whatever, what have you, right? But maybe if I experience it on a good year, that maybe I will see it differently. And I was like, so yeah, I was like, I think like it definitely like is a good thing to always revisit story. I feel like for me, there's like more reasons to do so as well. It's like my memory is so bad. I was like, plus I feel like some of the things just like fly over your head because everything is thrown at you, you know? So like going back to like refresh memory, also bringing in all the hindsight of like all the knowledge that you now have, you know, like to re-experience things. Because like I think like one of the things that is really interesting in like some of like the post expansion talks that I've had with chat, like when I finish a whole entire expansion, is they're like, this, you know, like this part here really like helped me understand something back in like ARR or Heaven's Word a lot better, and like all the things that like kind of like tie into it. It's really interesting to see those things, because like, you know, people in chat will sometimes tell me, it's like, oh, that's interesting because I did not perceive this the way it was when I first went through it, you know? And I was like, so yeah, I was like, revisiting story is good, especially one that is so drawn out like Final Fantasy 14, right? Over so many expansions. It's like, what is it? You know, I tie this in with like other really long stories. So like, for example, I could never really do Harry Potter for one reason, because like I never read the books for one. I didn't read all of the books, okay? And I preferred the movies over the books because I'm just not really into like total magic fantasy genre, except for like Final Fantasy for some reason. And my problem with like a new movie coming out in the Harry Potter series was that I could not remember for the life of me what the hell happened in all the other ones. So I would have to marathon all of them again up until I could watch the current movie, right? And it happened every single time, and I've religiously done that every single
Wait,
time.
what about
right?
quick sidebar though? Like, what about Percy Jackson?
Mhm.
Would you be a Percy Jackson girly?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. um I reread the whole series every time a new book came out. Yeah, see, like that's the thing. And I was like, and that is how I would like to experience Final Fantasy, but
Every
the
time
story
a new
is so
expansion comes
goddamn
out,
long.
you make
It's
the
so
character.
goddamn long.
That'd be crazy. A new expansion comes
Some
out.
people
Well, time
do
to
that
make a new
though, Lex.
character.
Some people
What?
do that. So people who are in Endgame, like right now, before Evercold comes out, they are doing the whole entire story again. Whether that be on a whole new alt or just watching
Like,
like major parts of story through New Game Plus.
New Game Plus. I'd do the New Game Plus instead. If that was the case.
Yeah, I was like, there are some things that like I wish were like different that would make it better if it was not your first time experiencing the story, right? I was like, so, or not even that, but like I wish it was a thing where like in certain games where, you know, instead of like run here, do this, and then you have to run all the way back to turn in your quest, like how Final Fantasy 14 is. I wish it was like run there, go do your thing, and then once you've completed that thing, that it automatically teleports you back to the NPC that gave you the quest, instead of making you traverse back and forth.
But how will they like stretch out their MMORPG?
I was like, I can understand it for the current expansion. All of the old ones, what use is it to have me walking back and forth, really? Like, I was like, there are certain parts where I will accept walking back and forth. Like the fact that, like, currently, like, we never had access to, like, the Lexaetharn, like, Aetherite, right? I understand that, and I understand the reason for why we don't have it currently. But, like, so I will accept the fact that I have to walk all the way from freaking the Great Work all the way to this stupid NPC on this bridge to get into Lexaetharn. I will accept that. But like all these minor filler ones, why can I not just be teleported back to the NPC who gave me the quest to go kill something? Like,
That's true. Like all of the
You know, I
the
was
yellow
like-
quests that be like, hey, I need this skill.
yeah, the yellow quest in particular. I was like, okay, fine. If you want to do that for MSQ, can we not get that for at least the yellow quest? Because God, Yoshi P hates you.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So
I don't know,
ads
but
might be running in 5 minutes, by the way.
okay. Yeah, probably gonna talk for
but yeah,
a little bit more anyway.
Yeah, we can talk a little bit more. But yeah, like I don't. It's always the thing that
don't have the other alts coming into Endwalker. Yeah, people. I mean, I call people crazy for having alts, but I understand it. I mean, I made an alt coming back to the game because I could not remember story and didn't want to do New Game Plus for whatever reason.
Yes.
MMOs need to implement smartphones so you can call the quest giver and they give you electronically transfer the reward to you. I know, right?
If magic exists, why not do that? Just say magic. Either.
I was like, here's the receipt for the completion of your request. Please transfer me please transfer me the coins.
I kind of wonder though, now that now that Guild Wars is having a third game, do you think that there's like a potential for a new MMO coming out for FF? Like FF17 is gonna be the next MMO in game.
God, I
11,
hope not.
14, and 17.
I
Three
hope
games
not.
is an
I
MMO.
don't
like,
think so.
They have the
I would
chance
also-
to
I
put all of the
severely hope
quality
not.
of life things in there. Every single one.
They're reworking Final Fantasy to a point where another FF MMO is not likely to happen. Yeah, the numbers won't be there. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I was like, they can barely get this one right half the time. I was like, and the fact that they're like going back through and giving like the quality of life stuff slowly now, slowly but surely, I don't think a new one's gonna happen. 14 is propping up Square Enix already. They can't afford to put more money into another MMO. Yeah. They have the tools to rework Final Fantasy XIV to be the best that it can be. They just have to spend the time to do that.
Game is this? This is Final Fantasy XIV, JD.
It takes a spectacular amount of money and time to make an MMO, and from what we know, getting a real actual budget only happened basically last Tuesday, despite the fact that monetarily Final Fantasy XIV is Square Enix and a half. It would probably be too expensive too for a company to run one, especially since they want to continue single player games. Yeah.
Is the MMO?
I don't know. Like, even if they did come out with one, I don't think I'd play it. I can't handle another MMO.
That's
and
what
that's just something
FF11 players did, right? they didn't like. They must have tried it once or twice, but they stuck with FF11. But it's just that, like, I think if Guild Wars 3 does come out in the next year or so, maybe 2. And it does well, investors might be more willing to put more money down to a new MMO. That's the thing, like, no, like, I assume that Guild Wars 2 people also didn't assume that Guild Wars 3 is gonna be in the works. Maybe Destiny 3,
I have no idea about Guild Wars.
That one is kind of unfortunate. You know, is very. It's like the likeliness is like in the negatives. Bungie is like about to go bankrupt, unfortunately.
What's CBU 3? Oh, Dev team for Final Fantasy 14.
Creative Business Unit 3 or whatever.
For other game projects that flop, so it's hard to dedicate a team. Yeah. Cannot convince a shareholder to delay number go up past half a year. Their heart would give out, which would be My ad breaks are starting soon.
I'll sync up with your ad.
But yeah. In the meantime, whilst we're in ads, I want to get this map area unlocked over here and up top. Someone think of the poor shareholders. Also, I would only trust Yoshi P leading the project. Man, I already had to destroy a world and build a good one from the ground up. Yeah. Okay, ads are starting. Okay. In the year of our Lord, Gil 2026, I'm convinced you could not make another, say, One Piece because a money psycho would immediately do everything they can to cancel it once it failed to make infinity money in 3 weeks. One Piece showed a character and then followed up a decade and a half later. Mathbot creator will be the lead of future meetings. It was worth the wait. Yeah, I'm not too invested in that. God damn, did every reader get blue-balled on the entire time? If I ever played an MMO in the first fight, I had prime number mechanics, I'd drop. Yeah. Oh my god. Any other... I still refuse to do math in this game. It has never failed me once to not do math. What I do is how much money my subs need to make me. Oh, speaking of submarines, I haven't logged in a week. I forgot to go check my submarines earlier. My ads are finishing up.
Yep, mine just finished as well.
Welcome back from ads for those of you who had ads. I believe we're 2 weeks from
I have
that
about
test.
one more hour.
Sure. Which one is it? It's European Fan Fest coming up next, right? Yeah, we can do another hour.
Okay.
Then I go take a nap and I have to wake up early again.
Okay, you want to talk to Reach-Ra?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Cutscene.
Rest easy. All is well here. Young Marzia returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. As joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnet must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death, another void that can never be filled. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Erasaf, Mervan's babe, is a child of Thalnair as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most grateful and great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsya and child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that the mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. I am Vitra, and for years, uncounted, had this isle served as mine abode. An isle I've ruled over, a satrap, with Ahwa as my loyal servant.
Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along. Nadana, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palaka's stand in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services.
The alchemist already brewed up some potions for Mervan's daughter.
But enough about us. You and your role are far greater enigma. Or the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary?
Thank you, JV. I appreciate it.
Thou didn't suspect the boy was but a simulacrum.
A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahiwan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemist that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Ratatan, but the star.
too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour.
It would seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Lexaetharn fares. What will you do, scions?
I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back?
In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Start with Alfie.
Okay. Curious, isn't it? The burning sky is so ominous, yet crackling flames here are somehow calming.
What a lovely aroma. I wonder what sort of spices those are.
Retrop chose to reveal his identity to the villagers at Palakistan before all others. Wise choice. Considering the warm reception, he even seemed a little relieved. Remains to be seen how the people of Lexaetharn will take the news, but if this was any indication, you need not worry.
Matsya.
Oh, Lex, Nagi. Running through that dark jungle, there was a time where I thought all was lost. Had Master Vitra and Estinian not arrived when they did? No. I must focus on the good. Mevlan's precious daughter is safe and sound, and that is all that matters.
Nidana. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavne? My, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups?
The drink has medicinal properties, then?
Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It is so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and the distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest.
A lovely sentiment, Anna. By all means, allow us to assist.
While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. Far less arduous task, no doubt. When you've finished, look for me at the Wakeful Tirana.
I would be most obliged if you could deliver a few cups of chai to the villagers. I'm certain it will do much to soothe their aching bodies and heavy hearts.
Oh. Oh,
No, same.
Same thing. As was over here. Multiple.
Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beats might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? While I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days?
Shut up and drink this.
A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It's precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. The aroma of that chai is truly irresistible. Do you suppose Nidana would mind if I helped myself to a cup? Thank you for coming to my rescue. Now that I'm safe, I must follow your example and find a way to help where I can.
One's up here.
Oh, I heard someone was up here.
No one. Oh, bad. Weary citizen.
wait. I know you. You were the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. Times like this, you mustn't dwell on what it might have been, but look to the future. What future awaits us? How can Lexaetharn hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn.
Shut up and drink this.
Cup of chai? Well, if you insist. Ah, that aroma is a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. That is all any of us can do. Back at work. Once I've finished this call. Thank you.
Oh, nothing here. Dip there.
That I can see. Alfie is up here.
Alfie's.
I heard that the survivors we met at the temple have all returned safely. Crisis may not have passed, but being home and among friends should do much to ease their spirits.
Ah, the other person's up here. I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we've led the village together. One of the beasts took him, and it was all I could do to run. All the while, I could hear this monster's voice screaming my name. This is for me. We used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, my friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same, for his memory. and for who we must remember.
Friend. Be a roommate.
Nadana. Thank you for delivering the chai, Thargi. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Very true. Simple pleasure is complete. Hardship is an inescapable part of life, we believe, and so our traditions teach us how we might overcome these trials. Perhaps this is why we are quick to adapt to new situations. Matsya. Under his wing, Matsya is eyeing you as if there's something he wants to say.
As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Mevan and Tarasov's remains? Oh, thank you, friend. Surely, they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palaka stand perform the rites as soon as we are able. The child will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I will catch will help nourish her.
Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup.
I could almost... Excuse me, sorry, I was middle of yawning there. I could almost believe there's magic at work. How the tension fades at every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations. At least, for now. Still at risk, as every village in Thavner like us not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Lexaetharn?
By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity.
And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Makiali. We have plenty to spare.
Then let us find a Stydian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? The wakeful Tirana, near the bridge to Lexaetharn, as I recall. Very well then.
Quest accepted. I think this is gonna be my last quest.
Okay.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me go sleep. We teleport? Oh, what about a porter? What about a porter? Chocobo keep? We chocobo keep up there?
I don't know. I'm already halfway there.
Nah! Can you fly already?
No. There are blue quests here.
Yeah, there are. It's a Tuesday today, right?
It is now.
It's Tuesday, my dude.
Huh?
Huh?
What? What about it being Tuesday?
I just wanted to make sure.
It's 2 a.m. on a Tuesday. It's barely Tuesday.
It's still Tuesday, okay? Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's 2 on a Tuesday. Tuesday. Let's say.
How do you suppose the others have fared in the capital? I heard things have not been too eventful in our absence.
I have apprised the Stinian of the situation at Palakistan, so we needed to have that conversation. Alphino told me everything. All glad am I to hear the people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I've found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. It would seem we finished off the last of them. Trying times that lie ahead for the people of Thavnair. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I've received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits a return to the city in Alzadal's Park. What time is it for you? It's 5:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. You couldn't go through here earlier?
Huh?
You have to go to the
No, we need to talk to the NPC.
Yeah. Because it only opens at this point. The story.
Where are your pants?
I don't wear my pants. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. Screw Peloton.
Alfie.
There's a lingering sense of desolation here, but as much preferable to the panic and chaos we saw before. Alize.
A poor old woman who became a beast said her grandson had gone to Palakistan. I hope he survived.
It will be a struggle for the people to come to terms with these tragedies. They are far stronger than you may think. It's good to see you safe. Given the skies, it is all too easy to fear the worst. I'm pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled. The citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in City Square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? So, Vitra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. Megatuta then. But before that, it would appear the word of the assembly has not yet reached all of the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we'd best enlighten them. Really? Oh. I'm sure everyone will hear about it soon enough, but those who don't attend will be kicking themselves later for missing what's certain to be a historic moment.
Oh, oops.
I was thankful. Don't worry. I got you.
Still cannot attune. I think it's after this one.
We end stream as soon as we can attune. That would be cool. Oh, you're in boy. Oh, the beast's all gone. I've been hiding and I'm too scared to go out and look.
This is what you call hiding? In plain sight?
I mean, he is in a couple of, like, alleyways, right? So, I mean, better than being out in the open. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts were gonna eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Uh-oh. That dude's mind's gonna break when he figures out that his friend was a dragon this whole time.
Spooked you.
Leave me be, please. I swear to you. My flesh tastes absolutely terrible.
Sure it does.
Rods, what are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. There's so many lives lost. So much terrible carnage. And you say there's someone else who would lead Lexaetharn in his stead? Oh, whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of a beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it.
Okay.
That's some good spooked voice acting.
He's very spooked. Everyone's here. Oh.
That cred.
Finish rounding up the stragglers. The proclamation will begin shortly. Let's wait here. Lest we miss something important.
Don't know. Welcome back, Daigi, Lex. Alphanor told me everything. I was pleased to hear that Vitra has chosen to reveal himself at last. The people of Lexaetharn need a strong and wise satrap more than ever. Elazine. People are slowly making their way here, but many are still gripped by fear and doubt. Hopefully Vitra's message of hope will resonate strongly enough with the ones willing to listen and spread to every corner of Thavnir. Graha.
I hear you were able to bring up the situation Palakistan under control. Every life lost is a tragedy, but you should take pride in doing what you could. When I assumed command during the earlier panic, I did so instinctively and out of necessity. It was not my place to give orders, but I am glad that people heeded them. Now that they have need of a true leader, a magnanimous and just satrap can guide them every step of the way. Fortunately, they are blessed with one such soul. Anyone can protect and guide them through this calamity. It is he.
Alpine.
It would seem that the people have lingering doubts, and I cannot blame them. We know what strength is afforded us when one of the first brooders on our side. I have faith that citizenry will come to understand and accept them in time.
Estinian.
Worm and man, working towards a common goal.
So, okay, do you think...
Oh.
Go for it. I was just gonna say, do you think it's gonna go well or is it gonna incite panic? Say!
I think it's gonna go well.
Katie Codes, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dweller family. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is voice. I'm gonna mute.
Look, someone's coming.
Thank you, appreciate it. Welcome in.
People of Lexaetharn, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
I love your emote, by the way. Oh my gosh. Let me go follow you. Very cute.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon! Wow!
People of Lexaetharn, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Good luck with coding. Definitely need to check out your stuff sometime if you stream coding. Been a while since I last coded. A couple of years maybe. I kind of do miss it, but I feel very rusty if I do come back to it. Hello, Sean. Enjoy your lurkies, by the way.
'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Lexaetharn to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity has stolen too much from you already. Yet so long as you live, the light of Lexaetharn will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength that we might face this trial
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
Oh man. No. Not these dudes. What do they want from us?
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Lexaetharn, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your Satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamod, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Lexaetharn. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh, something's gonna happen again.
You're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Oh?
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, Negative One set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
Okay. Oh. What happened? It's gone.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Yeah, we got good news instead of bad news this time. That's good. That's good. Getting closer to what blasphemies actually are. Good. Alright. I'll wait for Dalby to unmute. Here, Pixie.
What? Start over here.
Okay, let's talk to everyone. The solution sits ill with me. But if life has taught me anything, it's that there's little to be gained from arguing with Charlotte. We must take it upon ourselves to find a better way. Hiya.
Even were Vitra to acquiesce to their proposal, just how do the Charlotteans intend to transport the nation's entire populace to the moon?
Acquiesce.
Lizane, we have no better, safer course of action to offer them than fleeing to the moon. I know this, and yet Vitra and his people love their home, and there must be something we can do.
That soldier Radiant. If I'm not mistaken, he accompanied Ahwan to Banaspati. Could it be that he knew Vitra's identity all along? Under normal circumstances, the form's proposal would be regarded as sheer madness. When the sky burns, even madness can sound appealing. Doubtless Vitra is loath to abandon his home, and yet, absent other options, we cannot dismiss the option out of it.
You know what? Vitra did have a point there, right? He, like,
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. The host soldier.
Oh, the Radiant Host Soldier. I've been entrusted with the message meant for you and your companions. When you are done speaking amongst yourselves, I will share it with you. So,
what do you think?
Vitra did have a point in the way that, like, you know, Midgar Swarmer led their original world with the remaining of his kin and arrived here like billions, like, was it billions of years or like millions of years away from their original home planet, because this was the only one that was like suitable for habitation, right? That was their like thing. Even if we, like, even if the people of this, like the source, I forget the name that they call it, not you know, the planet anyway, even if they left to go to the moon to look for a different like home planet, it would take a long time if there is even one more like suitable, you know, planet to inhabit. Like, if the dragons, like the dragons were able to fly probably faster than the moon would be, how much more would the moon take to look for a new home? What do you think?
What was the question there?
I just said that like Vitra does have a point of like, maybe it's a little bit pointless to go go to the moon to look for a different home planet if the dragons took a really long time cherry pick this particular planet as their new home. The Lady Loza.
I mean, I can see that point, but then again, I think it's up. I think it'll be left up to the people whether they want to go and try and explore that avenue or not.
I think my guess would be that there would be two different like paths converging from this. Like, the moon will definitely serve its purpose and leave planet and, you know, go off into their own thing, and then the people who want to stay here and try to fix things will stay here. If there's no one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, it's been said in the story so far that everyone has the choice of whether they want to go or not.
Like, my best case scenario, they both diverge people solve the problem here, and then the
They come
alien
back.
they come back with like aliens, and they'll be like, hey, look, we found these races from these other planets, new playable races. I don't know.
I don't know how I would feel about that if that were to happen.
That would be crazy.
In the sense of like the theme of like if we saw like other races, fine. In the terms of like, oh, like alien discovery. If it leads down that path, I'm so done with the plot. Like I don't
UFOs and stuff.
I don't enjoy Alien.
So you don't like the fact that we even got to the moon in the first place?
No, I wouldn't say that I mind
Like the
either
subplot
way.
of like it becoming a spaceship. I mean, not really subplot at this point, but
I don't really have any strong feelings towards it one way or the other. I feel like, if anything, I feel like it's a good thing for some people to be able to go. Would I personally go? No. I would choose to stay, whether that meant my demise or not.
okay. Talk to Alfino. As far as we've come, after all the horrors we've seen, there's still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nadana said, that the cause of this phenomena is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it?
Under his wings, complete.
Okay. You want to wrap it up for now? Before we continue on?
Do they have new dialogue? Oh, Alfie's is new.
Alfie has new dialogue. No matter what my father and the Forum say, giving up and abandoning this place cannot be our only recourse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can stop here.
Yeah. It's,
I think so. Maybe I spaced out with the Stinians for a bit or something.
Yeah. Okay, are you gonna be raiding out, Kendra? Or, you're gonna be streaming more? Because I can raid into you if
I will be raiding out, probably. I need to get some sleep before I have to be awake.
Okay.
Are
You wanna
you
raid
ending the
together
walk
then?
for now? Yeah, we're gonna end the walk for now. Let me see.
We shall look. I mean, if you want to raid together, we could. But I do like raiding into...
I know.
VTuber Sprouts. Are currently playing through the 14. Sprout. Someone is going post Endwalker. That's not right into that.
I have someone that I've raided into before that is in post Stormblood.
Ooh, what's their name?
Blueberry Aria.
Berry Aria. I need to search them up. Even.
I am also in ads for 3 minutes.
It's okay. Blueberry Aria. you want to do a raid message? King of Thor.
I'm gonna move to ending screen. Ending screen.
What do you think about this?
Thank you for stream. Have a good night date. Of course. Thank you for joining for MSQ.
Is the raid message?
Thank you for streaming. Of course.
We're walking over. There you go. This one, we're walking. There you go. Yeah, let's go right out to Blueberry Aria. They're in.
Ooh, let me edit this just a bit.
Okay. Go.
Here we go. This is the one. We're ending our walk and coming over to your post-storm blood experience. Put that in there. And that's the raid message for today. If you guys would like to copy, and if you would like to say something when we get over to Blueberry Aria's community, if you'd like to continue lurking, that's perfectly fine as well. We would appreciate it if you went through with the raid at the very least.
Yeah. Support friends. And yeah, we'll see you again on next week, same time for more MSQs. Also, this Thursday, Friday. Thursday for Sandra, Friday
Thursday
for me. Yeah.
We will have Coffee Talk Tokyo, hopefully, if all goes well. We had to cancel last week because of the internet issues.
Yeah, internet issue and the 4th of July.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways. Hope that you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, no matter where you are in the world. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Everyone.